There we go. I'm live now, Mish. There you go.
Says, are you guys even team?
First of all, no. Second of all,
Here we go,
you're
bud.
watching an old VOD again.
Just tell him to subscribe to my YouTube channel already.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell.
If we get 10,000 likes, I won't kill the entire party.
If we get
If we get 10,000 likes, I'll provoke.
if we get 10,000 likes, I will kill a random member.
If we get 10,000 likes on this video, I will release my hard-researched cure for cancer, despite what the government will do to me. I'll go into hiding for you.
That is so brave. Thank you for your service.
How brave, how cool.
A streamer asking chat, hey mods, can you put up a vote to see if I provoke the next TB?
Me and P8 just being like, alright chat, am I provoking off the off tank or are we killing him? Is he doing enough damage or not?
I think this red mage is healing instead of me in this consumption.
That's not
And it's
okay.
not because I'm not healing. They're just healing him when he has like 90 HP. They're like, I gotta heal him.
Why not?
I think he's fine.
That's like some paladins would do that too. They'll be like, it's clemency time. I'm missing like 4 HP. I need to.
Matt, level with me when you're done. What level are you?
20, well, 30. 31 actually.
Be around
I'll level
30ish.
up Gunbreaker with you.
I really
Oh, I
need
can
to
level up
clean my
Dancer
PC.
Is it dusty, crusty?
It's dusty as hell. I need to get a bottle of compressed air and just kind of...
Just blow into it with your lips yourself.
No, suck out all the dust. And
Yeah, suck it. Woo.
Something's shooting him with an embrace. Is that me?
With a what?
Yeah,
Are you
your
Scholar?
fairy hits embrace.
Are you
oh, it's your
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
wait, that's OP!
Yeah, no,
yeah.
that's why scholars don't do shit. It's their fairy.
It's healing him!
Their healing turret, aka the fairy, literally just sits there and heals for you, so you can just sit there and do damage.
Oh my god, it's just like you're playing Overwatch and you're not doing anything. You're just
Yeah.
putting your turret down.
This is gonna be so funny.
It's
Oh my
like
god,
playing
Cesar, you know what I
Zero
realized? You know what I realized something? Matt's gonna get a fucking power trip with the healing turret, and then Jeff's gonna be so pissed because he's gonna have to make up for the healing like I do whenever there's
Yeah,
a
it'll be
scholar.
funny.
And it's gonna be
And
so
it's just
fucking
whoever is
funny.
tanking has to deal with it.
Oh. Well, good thing I'll be playing
Bum, bum,
Reaper.
bum, bum.
Yeah, you'll be playing Reaper. It'll be Neeks and there's someone else.
Oh,
You know, it'd be funny if May. I remember May talking about how they were gonna play like Gunbreaker, like Dark Knight.
yeah.
Maybe they'll tank. That'd be
Honestly,
that's
they'll
a
probably
plus
play
a lot.
caster or something, or like I don't know. Misa's gonna play caster, so I don't know.
Who
How
knows?
would you guys envision a caster tank?
Kank.
All
They would
sword.
have to never be interrupted by anything ever when they get hit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they just
Which
do the
doesn't-
most dog
doesn't
shit
work.
job.
Because all autos interrupt. All
How do I
boss
get this
autos.
guy to follow me?
Other than that, it would basically be like the Paladin magic rotation. But it's like if you had Paladin and like the magic shit, but then the actual mana, like mana, what is it? Like the resource management of Dark Knight.
Oh.
It's like combining both of those two.
I was thinking
Bless you.
about a lot of...
Unless
That-
that was neat.
That's Neeks. I think Neeks got one. I was thinking about an interesting idea for like a ranged physical DPS healer, something like a cross between a sage and a machinist, like sort of like Anna from Overwatch.
Like
where-
Sharla from Xenoblade Chronicles,
Yeah.
where she shoots you with cure bullets.
I don't know anything about that. I was thinking more along the lines of Anna from Overwatch.
Carla is literally Anna.
Yeah. She has a big sniper and she shoots you. And she's such a dog shit healer.
While Anna's arguably one of the best healers.
I think the next class, and me and Aaron agree on this because we talked about this. I think it's going to be a Fizz ranged, scouting armor,
I agree.
hunter.
I think
It's going to be a
just
hunter with a
that.
whip,
With a whip.
Oh my god,
a
that'd be so cool.
Beastmaster.
Oh yeah, Beastmaster. But I thought Beastmasters use a axe and shield.
I don't
and
know. I didn't know that was a thing. But I think it's going to be a whip class.
There has
If
been
that makes sense.
there's
They
been
might
like
do axe and shield, and then you could like use the same shields for that you use for like paladin.
And then
stuff.
Yeah.
your armor's like
How
BDSM
many
leather.
range are there?
Well,
Two,
I don't
three.
know about.
3.
Well, what if Beast
Oh my
Hammer
god!
was like the
I
next
just realized
ninja?
if they did that, hold
Scouting
on,
gear.
so awful. Could this band just be like,
whip class.
there'd be so many.
I'll be your dog.
Beastmasters just
Bark
standing
for me.
around in like the fucking like
Bark.
gear, like.
I'm sorry, Marami.
You know, like when you stand with your out and it's
Yeah,
the
like
whip
that,
one
and
is
like
probably,
it all
one's probably gonna
is
be
on how
exactly
they
what
do
you're
the weapon,
thinking.
like the idle pose and weapon.
That's just so funny. I hope it's a whip class now.
That would be so cool.
What's
Mostly because like
It uses
Castlevania's
scouting
cool.
gear.
What me and Aaron think it's gonna be a scouting
Lancer.
gear.
What's the other one? Oh, Bard.
Bard, yeah. It's just been Bard's out of everyone's heads because everyone just goes, not too hard, fuck it. Fuck Bard.
what Bard is super easy.
No, for you maybe, but for Savage, no, it's not easy at all. It's the hardest
Oh!
range.
Damn.
I mean, I'm not saying that as like an insult. I'm just saying in like normal content it is easy, but like, you know, in Savage stuff, hard is to play it optimally is hard as fuck.
Can I just...
So D&D.
Yeah.
D&D?
Yeah.
Ooh, I got the hiccups.
Oh, I'm not even in the thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, how could you?
Yeah, I forgot.
You forgot.
I forgot.
My god, this guy just embraces all the time.
Eric, you need to turn your noise suppression on because I can hear you playing Pokemon.
Oh,
I can
sorry.
always hear him playing Pokemon.
Well, you guys wouldn't hear my high-pitched squeals, so I had to turn
I mean,
off my noise suppression.
Oh yeah, I
No,
forgot that's
it's
why you
okay.
did that. You can do whatever you want, Eric. It's up to you. I
Oh.
won't tell you what to do.
Thank you, King. I appreciate you.
I will. I'll tell you what to do.
Nature.
Oh,
They do it all the time.
okay.
It's like
Me,
I can't stand her ass. 2 weeks later, me and my bestie.
Oh man.
I think Kanye doesn't deserve the hate he's. No, I'm just kidding.
So,
Guys.
he's just confused.
He's just. No,
He just needs the right people around him. Okay.
Me, I could fix Kanye.
Me, Kanye West. I'm about to go DEFCON 4 on Jewish people.
He
He's
said
just
that it was all over.
confused, guys.
Yeah, that was like
Really
a month
confused.
ago when he said that. And everyone was
Oh,
like,
no.
yeah, okay, but that's like hilarious. Stop
And for
that.
Uncle
please."
Ruckus.
Yeah, and then it was just like, oh. Oh no.
So what did we do last? We
We-
summoned this
Last
big
time
guy.
you did, you
Really?
awakened a primordial, and it was a gigantic false hydra, and it chased you around. And I believe right now you are hiding out in Golden Reach,
Yeah.
where you took a long rest in the in the bank vault.
In the bank vault, that's right.
Fine
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah.
We asked Peck if it was okay if we filled our pockets with some coins and stuff, and he said it was.
That's
totally
right.
fine.
You asked Heck.
Yeah, you actually, I think it was the first thing you asked
Yes.
before anything else.
We're running for our lives from two giant primordials. They're fighting each other. It's a giant kaiju versus kaiju. We finally get to safety. Hey, can we get some money?
Hey, but
So
money.
real, though.
Annie, are you here? You're muted.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Ilma, now that we're safe and it's kind of the morning, well, actually, let's check and see. Is the bird out? And can we use magic?
You know what? Good idea. I mean, we could test that theory right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Goodberry.
Okay.
Why do that when we can
Just
see the birds
because
first?
if the bird won,
They could have both lived.
Okay.
if the bird won, that means the weave that the false hydra ate would probably restore
They
magic.
could still be fighting, honestly.
Yeah, it could be.
Okay,
Most
so you
likely
take
confirmed.
11 points of force damage and
Ow.
Hey, well,
get-
that's not good.
Yeah. Okay. So ouch. First off, and no, it looks like the hydra's alive. So I'll go outside and take a little peeky-roo, see if there's a bird out
Well,
there.
no, I need to talk to you about something, Ilma. Someone else can go outside.
Okay.
Maybe,
Bird.
Amon or Mycelia? Bird.
What are we going outside for?
Wait. What?
The bird?
Sorry, what'd you say, Heck?
What bird?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Let me rephrase. Let's rephrase that.
Oh my
ISO.
god.
ISO. Do we remember the bird primordial? Do we remember that at all?
The bird primordial.
That's actually not the one we wanted to lose, so...
No,
Well,
it is though. It is though, because we
that
never
means we
would have
can-
been able to get near the damn thing.
It means we can
honestly.
travel during the day without taking massive, like.
Well, no, now
force
we're gonna
damage.
get chased by the Hydra.
But we can fight the Hydra. Even if it eats us, we can
That's true.
fight it from the inside out. And we can cast magic while we're swallowed. Don't forget that.
That's also true.
Yeah, but I almost died. Hey, don't forget that.
Well, yeah,
almost
because
dead it.
he taunted it and then did Tomb of Leviticus.
Someone
or
had to do
Leviticus.
Someone had to do it.
He said, Caesar
No one was
said, there's three
volunteering,
of
so I
them now.
stepped up.
There's 3 heads now. And then he said, he opens his mouth and you don't teleport anywhere, you don't do anything, you go, Tomb of Leviticus.
It worked.
You know, come to
Yeah,
think of it, when we...
Oh, did Annie crash?
I think Annie actually crashed because I saw her go offline and that.
Oh, she's
Oh.
back
I
on.
see that.
Welcome back, Annie.
Alright.
You good, home slice? She's still muted.
Hello?
You good?
Hello?
Did your internet go out?
No, not my internet, but
This
it was
one
weird. Discord did a fucky.
Oh.
Okay, so... Oh my
Yeah.
God, I can't... Galen, thank you. It's weird, right? We awakened Galen and we were 100% sure that he was one of the Paragons, right? So
Yeah.
where's his primordial? This is very strange to me.
Isn't it the...
Merrick's just like, maybe since the Hydra, you know, since it has like multiple heads, maybe it counts as multiple primordials.
You know
Good for
what?
us.
That sort of makes sense. Would we?
You know what? I think you're right. I think you're completely correct, Merrick. That sounds like the most reasonable option. There's nothing else it could be.
Right, right.
Nothing
I mean-
else. Wait, someone check the paper. Maybe there's an answer on there. Check the paper.
I checked the paper.
Did
It
we
just
write
says
bird
our
on
name.
there?
Did you
we
write it
bird on
down?
there? I feel like we wrote bird.
I
on
think you
there.
did.
No.
I unironically
What?
think you did
Remember-
write it
yeah,
down. Like,
remember we
yeah.
said bird?
Yeah.
It says
okay,
bird.
You
Well,
look at
who's
the paper,
bird?
you see everyone's names, you're like, that's weird. And then you see
Who's
like
Bird?
bird.
We put giant bird on there.
Who
Yeah,
is
you
yeah,
put
giant
I
giant
bird?
did.
bird.
Who's
I wrote
giant
bird last time we played. It's on the list. I wrote
Bird?
it down.
Is it-
All I wrote was bird, so it could be
Huh?
any.
It's
It could be heck.
It's like that. Do you mean me? And then you look and see like heck there. You're like, well, can't.
No?
I
Well,
mean,
that's not it, because heck, you wrote heck and the bird.
So maybe
Oh,
leap of logic here. Maybe that's the primordial and the
The bird?
I mean,
I
this
grew
place
up-
has been kind of wrecked, it seems.
Yeah.
I mean, remember it was kind of like, and I do remember getting blown around before. Just don't remember
Mhm.
why.
Yeah, what the hell was that? Was there like a massive sandstorm or something?
I also remember getting blown around. Scott said.
Yeah.
Can we go through
Eep.
the list, by the way, make sure no one's been taken away?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you go through the list, everyone is accounted for. Except for whatever bird means.
What the hell does
Except
bird
bird.
mean?
I think
Was it maybe... Could it have been like...
so it could be someone's pet
like someone's
bird?
pet? Yeah, did Ilma pick up another...
No, I only ever had my crab and my wolf.
As far as you know.
Right.
But why would we write that bird down and not the crab or wolf? If it's a pet. We would have
That's
wrote
true.
all the pets.
Oh, speaking of which, when I was inside the false Hydra's stomach, did I see Sif in there? Did Sif get eaten by the false Hydra?
No.
Okay. Is Sif here at the
Well, you
at Golden
remember
Rituals?
Sif, so it's a good sign that they're
Okay.
probably somewhere. What if you're like, and my crab, and everyone's like, what crab?
Da Vinci has been inside of his capture cube since we got here. I refuse
Vinci-
to. I refuse to let Da
Just
Vinci
hanging
out.
Yeah, because he would die
Immediately.
instantly. He would have got hit by that gust of wind and died instantly. Like his shell would have evaporated off his body.
I like to think if the Hydra ate bone mass, the Hydra would just die because bone mass is like cool.
It would
exactly
cause a
where I
massive
want to
stomach
be.
ache. It would give him some major diarrhea.
Speaking of which, since I've got the good berry out, I'm gonna go ahead and no, I can't let Da Vinci out because it counts as a magical item, and it would hurt me even more to let Da Vinci out of his little capture cube.
Yeah, it's probably not.
I just wanted
now.
to feed him. It's been a while.
He's fine.
That's
He
not
gets
worry
taken
too much.
care of.
Yeah. Da Vinci's probably fine. So, either way, we still have a primordial to deal with, and whatever the bird was, it seems
To be gone.
like it may have been eaten.
What do we know about the false Hydra?
That's a good question because I'm not too sure in character.
I mean, I have the page, everything that
That's
you know
right.
about it, I have written down.
That's right. Mycelia wrote some stuff down. So let's go over some of that. Let's go over the knowledge that we currently have for the. Is that what we're calling it? Is that the name we settled on, the false Hydra?
Yes.
Mind you,
It
I
messes with our memories.
I
I like
did
to
write
call
all
it
that
the
stuff
White
down
Hydra.
while running.
Yes.
Yeah, it's real
I wanna call
fucked
it
up.
the White Hydra.
But I imagine growing up in the forest, having to escape wild animals all the time, this is something you're used to.
Well, I'm just saying, it's gonna be kind of chicken scratchy, but
Yeah,
you can
it's
still
like
read it.
Doctor's Note.
Yeah. So I flip to the page and show Ilma what I have written down.
Okay, so
So it seems like if like something is assumed by it, then at the very least we immediately will forget them.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming if that, if it dies, then it's just gone forever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
let's assume.
That's scary.
Presuming that, I conclude maybe the bird is one of Heck's friends that we met that you didn't know his name for, and they got
But
eaten
giant
by.
bird. We wrote giant bird.
Well, I'm looking at. Well,
And how would we get blown around? I'm sure it was like.
well,
Was that
actually,
giant bird?
I think Mycelia just put bird.
Oh.
Oh,
It's
bird,
probably-
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
it's
wrote.
probably one of Heck's friends, actually.
Yeah, it has to be Heck's friends.
and they
What?
got eaten.
Great job, Mycelia.
God.
I'm glad you wrote that.
Look, I don't need this kind of sass.
Well,
Alright,
I'm
I'm
being
trying to help,
honest here.
and you're
I'm
just
being honest.
blaming
Now we
me.
know the hex friend is in trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not sass, my Cilia. We
No, now we know the
Just
hex
like
friend's in
hex, like-
trouble.
we need to go
Oh,
help
man,
somehow.
I don't even remember them at all already.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you wouldn't really. Well, no, you would still remember
There'd
a
at least be a
person, right?
gap in my memory of like
You would still remember
When I
them. You
met
just wouldn't
them.
know that they're here, right?
Well, judging based off of the events of yesterday, or the last couple of days, I would imagine, just based off of experience, because we remembered that Basil and Amon existed. We just thought...
Yes,
my
just that
guess
they weren't
is
with
it's
us.
a short-term
We just-
memory thing. If it's you're still alive in its belly,
Ah,
Okay.
and then possibly
So-
full on just wiped from memory if they're completely consumed and dead.
so does that mean your friend is dead if you don't remember them
Guess
existing? at all?
so.
Now,
Okay,
What
well,
if
That's very sad.
now here's
I'm sorry for your
Hear me out.
loss.
here's the thought, guys.
Yeah.
What if Merrick uses resurrection?
Well, no. Here's the thing: is that because of how the underworld works right now, is I doubt we'll be able to get anyone.
Right, it
And
would probably.
Merrick may die.
Merrick's just
yeah.
like, heck, I think I would die if I did
Yes.
that. Right, I'd probably.
I actually had a question.
Can we actually have before your question? Can we maybe a little silent memorial?
Yes,
for-
I was.
Oh,
thinking
yeah,
the
you
same
know
That's
what?
thing.
true.
We should.
Let's
yeah.
say
Yeah,
the
just
Pour-
one thing we remember
Pour,
fondly.
pour one out for Bird.
Sure. Everyone on three. Everyone say one thing you remember fondly
One
about the
thing
hex friend.
fondly
All right,
about
on
the
three.
hex friend.
1, 2, 3.
Nothing.
Worms.
All right,
yeah,
perfect.
Yeah.
I was just hoping everyone would be silent for that.
I thought that was silent too.
Well, I'm sure we'll meet them again. In the afterlife in the Elysium. I'm sure they've went down
We can
in the mountains of Valhalla. We'll see them
I'm
again.
sure they went
fought
down
hard
fighting.
against the gigantic monster.
Now,
But
my question is, we're far enough away from it that we remember it now.
Or well,
as far as yeah,
for now, yes.
but when we
it
were
seems like it's when it would
Ibiza.
sing, for lack of
Okay.
a better term.
Sing.
okay. That's
You
what
know,
I was going
It
to
kind of
ask.
sounds like a sing. It's more of like a screech.
It
but,
sounded like Tuvan throat singing, almost. That means nothing to you, but throat singing.
Okay.
At least that's what it sounded like when I was running
Can
away.
you give us an example? I'm not too sure what that means actually.
Yes, please.
Do you guys unironically not know what that is?
I know what it means.
They want you to roleplay it,
the
dummy.
character.
No, because I was
American Heck and Andrew and Safia do not. So.
I was wondering whether or not to roll a performance.
Actually,
or
Andrew does, but he's not saying it.
I was gonna roll a performance check or link you guys to a video of throat singing.
No, I was
Roll
making you
performance
do it
check.
like into your
Okay.
microphone.
And say it and do it.
I cannot do it.
Yeah, and do it.
I
You should
physically
try.
can't.
Try to do it.
It'd be
Right.
funny if you did.
I literally have no idea where to
Just
even
try.
begin. Nope, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, do it.
It'd be
Nope.
funny.
Can't.
Minus
do it.
inspiration.
Yeah, see, yeah, it's just. That's really close.
Okay, do it.
Thank you.
Oh.
I practice on my spare time.
Yeah.
My throat
It's a
hurts.
little rough on the throat.
Yeah, that didn't feel good.
Okay. That's sort of what it sounded like when I was running away. It sounded like somebody had some like a didgeridoo in their throat. If that makes any sense.
What's a didgeridoo?
What's a didgeridoo?
What are you gonna
Can you
do about
make
it?
one?
Okay, now I'm not sure what a didgeridoo is. Can you explain?
A didgeridoo is a long piece of wood hollowed out that you blow your lips into as though you're making a raspberry with your mouth. You know
Like a flute.
the
So
What does it sound like, though?
So
What's
you
it sound
put
like?
your lips
What's it
around
sound like?
wood
Can you,
and
like,
then blow
try
it.
to
Is
say
what
what
you're
it
saying
sounds
it
like?
is?
you blow a raspberry. You blow a raspberry with your mouth, sort of like you're going
Into a piece of wood, like
a long wooden tube. Think of it as
like a
the
long wooden, like long wood, and you make your embouchure and you put your lips
I'm
around
not sure
it.
what's going on here, but I feel like someone's trying to make a joke. I just can't tell what it is.
I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm trying to get a better
okay.
Oh, I don't know
picture
either.
of what a didgeridoo
It sounds
is.
like a flute to me. I mean,
Yeah, that's I.
can you
well, that's
can
what I
you
was
like
trying to
make the
explain.
noise it makes?
Is it like
Wilma?
a yeah? Is it like a flute but bigger?
It's not a flute. It's
Look, how about you make the noise and we'll know.
Can you like mimic it like in real life? Like if you were to put you had to put your mouth on a large piece of wood and blow it.
I'm going to
Why do you keep saying it like that? Why do
Because
you
that's
keep-
what he said. He said it
I
was
know,
a
but you
large
keep, like,
tube like
just
piece
say
of wood
it.
and
I
you
know,
blow
but
it.
it's like a flute. Like it's like a flute.
Well, no, because a flute you hold sideways. And then he said this was like
Oh.
big, and he made like this, and
Oh, that's true.
he
And then he like
motioned
put
like
both
this,
hands
like
like
that.
in front of him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that
he
was kind
grasped
of.
it.
And then he like
it's-
moved it up and
he,
down.
like he held it in his hands. He like curved his hands where like it's like girthier than like a flute. would be.
Don't say that. Well, look, anyway, it doesn't really matter what a didgeridoo is. It's just, we know it screams.
It sounded like somebody with very severe throat problems still trying to make
Okay.
a voice.
So like Amon.
No.
Only deeper
no.
and bassier.
Why not? Deeper and bass.
What I'm trying to get, the point I'm trying to make here is that once we got out of its range, I remember A, being in its stomach, B, the Basil was, around, and, the awful shit that we were going through while we were going through it. My current hypothesis is that if we are close enough to hear that disgusting sound it makes, then we have to be careful and stick to the list. Because it means it's near, right?
Yes.
It's hard for me to roleplay this because in standard, like, it's not standard because it's not canon, but like the average false hydra encounter in homebrew, you can only hear the noise it's making when you're looking at it, because you can only perceive it while you're looking at it. As soon as you look away, you don't remember it exists. That's why in false hydra settings, you'll hear somebody scream for no reason. You'll be like, "What's wrong? What happened? What are you talking about? You just screamed." No, I didn't.
Yeah. Well, whatever. We know what we know because this false hydra is different. Because
I'm just saying it's like hard. It's hard for me to roleplay this because of what I know about false hydras and the
Whatever.
differences. That's all.
so, it erases our memories. We can't tell when it's there. We just know those holes, right? We just know
Yeah.
those holes when it shows up because,
A lot of holes.
yes,
Okay, Mycelia,
it can go in the ground.
you should write search for large holes on the ground. Search for large holes in the desert in the
Well,
paper.
no,
so
it
that-
appears
No.
with large holes. We're not going to go
Yes.
search for.
no,
it.
no, not
We'd
search.
rather
Just
not
okay.
search for it
Watch
yet.
watch out for holes appearing in the desert.
Yes.
Put that down just in case, because if we see them, like,
Holes
hey,
are the false hydra.
okay, for safety.
Yeah. Something that says what the holes in the false hydra are correlated. Don't just put something like bird. Like, see, bird's not helping us. We were able to guess the true meaning of a bird. But
Yes, we know that
Next
it
That was just
hole.
may
yeah.
rest
It
in
seems
peace.
like that was just based off pure luck.
Yeah,
Luckily,
we got lucky
yeah.
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
Neck holes. Got it.
Neck holes. That means what? See, if we are around
exactly
the,
did you write there, my
tomfoolery,
Celia?
we're gonna get in trouble.
What?
What did you write there?
I wrote neck holes.
Okay, maybe write it something a little more. Like, I feel like we're gonna forget and go, what?
Mycelia.
Holes in the sand or ground equal
Me
false
taking
hydra.
notes
Pause.
in class and being like, I remember these.
I'll remember this.
All right,
Just
fine.
being like, what the fuck
Watch-
am I
Okay,
doing?
all right. I write down giant holes equals bad.
False
Giant
hydra,
holes
right?
equals
False
bad.
hydra.
That-
Giant
God's
holes
sake.
equals false
Eric's
hydra
just like,
equals
Thank you.
bad.
well, I mean, giant
Giant
holes
holes
can mean a
where?
lot of
In
things,
the
so you might
ground.
want to
It-
specify the monster.
Giant holes in the ground.
Fine. Giant holes in the
Yeah.
ground equal false
hydra.
hydra equals bad.
There we go.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Okay, that works.
Okay.
I appreciate.
Trust me, you guys can take notes.
Listen, I appreciate your commitment to your shorthand. You know, you have more experience than us, but we are a. This is all new territory to us.
So, we should also write down that the weave is usable inside
Right.
of the.
Oh,
It
right.
does seem like whatever it is the thing that's been absorbing all the magical energy around.
Yeah, has this always been? Has Athos always been like this? I've only ever been here twice.
Mm-mm. It hasn't been this bad when I was here. When the first time, like when me and Elminster documented it. That's why I assume it's worse now because of. Obviously, it's just because of the way the realm is, being so far from, far out in the cosmology wheel, that it the weave is just weaker here.
Cosmology.
But for the most part, it's worse now, and just might be because of the big primordial that is absorbing all the magical energy.
That makes sense.
Okay, now we were only able to cast magic while we were in its stomach. Otherwise, we're draining our life forces the more we fight.
Right.
So, I propose, and if anybody has a better idea, pipe up, interrupt me at any time, but wouldn't it make sense to try and get into its stomach in a safe, non-chewing us to death way and kill it from the inside?
I think the casters can do that.
I don't
But
know
the rest
how
of
much
us
that works.
shouldn't risk it. Yes. I also
Maybe-
don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, that might be a plan. We'd probably want to split up into like
Light
like
arms.
a team A, B, and then
Yeah, and team one and team two maybe.
and then you could have A, and that would be
And then we
like something to like remember.
We-
Like A would mean all of the
we need
A would be like
Wait, who would
the-
C be?
the thing.
Oh,
The A could
well,
be like
the
the things
B-
around. Just in case
B
something
might
shows
be
up.
for belly.
The belly.
Yeah,
Wait, you guys
yeah.
are
And then
actually-
C
wait,
would be
so
chop
smart.
chop all.
I have
Follow the belly.
I have an idea. We take these we create massive chains and
Yes.
we
I
stun
was
it.
just thinking that too.
We-
I don't
That's
know
a
why
good
I thought
idea.
that.
Well, what? That's a good point. But what if they're they like because obviously there's like Diablos and stuff around, and like any other creatures around. You'd probably need someone to take those.
Yeah, someone to take
Right.
the
So-
additional creatures.
The additional
additional
enemies,
Monst-
yes.
enemies. Basil could probably do
additionals.
that. You'd provoke them and
Yes, you could provoke them and gain their attention.
their aggression, one might say.
I'm good at
Anyway.
provoking things.
That's
Well,
true.
You're
Amon
actually
is also
really good at
doing
provoking
that.
things, Amon.
Yeah. I am.
Amon, you're also good at standing very far away, out of
It's
healing range.
talent.
That's true. You really do stand really far away out of healing range.
It is
It's
a
like
talent.
Amon is like Matt playing Machinist and Dark Knight at the same time.
It's like two fight like fighting like ideologies. Where it's like
Yeah.
I want to be up front, but I also don't want to get hit, so I'm gonna be far away.
Anyway, well, how are we gonna deal with this? So we could have someone, some casters, if we need, go into the stomach. I mean, hopefully not get chomped to death like Amon almost did.
Yeah, that was really not good.
I mean, right now is our best time to strike because it's probably injured.
Heck.
From its fight.
Heck.
If we are going to strike,
Fight
but
with
also.
what?
Oh,
I'm-
sorry. I mean, never mind.
I'm
Maybe
sure.
fight with Bird. Maybe the bird hurt him.
No, I don't. I didn't
I'd
say
like
that.
to-
What did I say?
Yeah, but like,
It's like,
how
well,
strong
I'd like
you
to
think
think
your
my
friend
friend,
was?
if whoever this was,
Was strong.
Yeah, whoever it
yeah,
was
strong
probably
enough
put up a good
could,
fight.
like put up a fight. Yeah. I mean, that thing was pretty big, so
Yeah.
who knows? But
So it's probably injured right now. So best we can do is strike now. The only issue is I'm still quite exhausted.
Hey, out of character, real fast. This is the first confirmed primordial death that we have come across.
And you know what? We got
Yeah.
arrested for that one. And we said we'd fix it, and we did, kind of.
that's called progress.
That's all progress, boys.
Dude, they can finally stop blaming us for something they can't even remember. Thank God.
Yeah. So, here's the issue, right? This is still a primordial, and I'm not sure how strong it is. So if we do this and don't succeed, and for example, like, it's going to be hard because we're not even going to know that Team 1 is in the belly if that happens as well.
We're definitely gonna have to write something very detailed and not ambiguous.
Yes.
That's true. Just in case. Probably want to, yeah, and then we'll have everyone's names down just in case.
Okay, so here's what we do. First off, Heck, do you remember our duel?
Yes.
So you basically completely, undoubtedly wrecked my whole shit during that fight. And I was a giant rock monster to boot. So the amount of damage that you could do to me from the outside, I think you could do significantly more to the inside, the soft, fleshy insides of a giant monster. You still have some ammo for that massive Doom-esque shotgun, don't you?
I do. Counterpoint. I think it would be best if I, as you know, just technically I can use magic to enhance my weaponry, but for the most part I can.
Wait a
I
second.
don't really need it. I may want to be, a kind of a distraction on the outside while the casters do work on the inside.
I just had a fun idea.
Okay, what is that?
Did you ever use explosives to mine for the gold that you would trade for the Electrum coins and that you would make jewelry and stuff out of? You know, this is used to be a very gold-oriented economy. Did you ever use, say, dynamite or anything involving compressed gunpowder, aside from bullets? My point is, what if we made some sort of giant explosive, put it on a fuse,
Like a powder keg and like
in a
blew
way
it the hell up.
we convince it to eat this powder keg, or however many we can produce. We have one or two people go inside the false hydra and set off a fuse and then get the hell out of there before it explodes. We would be minimizing the risk of permanent memory loss and maximizing the amount of damage we can do from the inside of that thing. Maybe enough to knock it out so we can do some serious external damage.
That's a
Nice.
pretty good idea. I do know, we did have a
And the weave is still alive and well in its stomach. I could go in.
great big storage of explosives, weaponry hidden here in Golden Reach.
That's perfect.
Probably use some of that.
That's perfect.
I wonder if we can make him eat it without eating one of us.
Well, here's the thing. If
I
think
just
we
thought of
could.
something, guys.
What?
I was thinking of a plan initially to put some of us in a bag of holding and throw it in. But hang on, I've thought of a better one. We either put explosives in the bag of holding, or
Oh,
we
shit.
put another bag of holding and throw it in.
Oh shit!
That Merrick's just like that's
lucky
a fair
us.
point that would help us in the short run, but then
In
we
the short
teleport it to
term.
somewhere else where we
Oh,
don't
it
know where it
teleports
is.
things? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, I mean, initially researchers thought it killed, it just evaporated people.
I see.
Later studies, we'd find that it teleports
see.
you to a random location.
Later studies, maybe after we found the second one, I see.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
how
so
much?
then we could just put a bunch of explosives in the bag.
How much gunpowder could a bag of holding ostensibly hold?
It's a big area.
How much gunpowder could a bag of holding hold?
Yes. If we stuff that fucker right to the top.
I mean, I think it can hold a. Let me check, because I'm pretty sure it's like 500 pounds, but I don't know what the volume.
1 second, I'll be right back.
64 cubic feet.
That's an insane amount of gunpowder. 64 cubic feet? That's bigger
Yeah.
than my entire fucking bedroom. And if you loaded my bedroom up with gunpowder, it would destroy the city block.
Yeah.
Okay. If we load...
Well, think about that, like 500 pounds of gunpowder.
Okay. That sounds like a plan, to be
We
completely
should put
honest.
poison in there. Oh.
That
Poison
sounds...
explosion.
Do we have a source of gunpowder?
Well, Heck just said that there's massive reserves of
Yeah.
weaponry in this town that we're in right now.
Yeah, Heck's just like, we can, there should be just enough spare gunpowder, but also, we could probably
I'm
scrounge
assuming...
together anything else from any other weapon. Here.
I mean, we could put bullets in there too. The bullets would just explode and go off.
What I
Exactly.
think...
Just anything with
Jam
the
it full of
gunpowder in it.
fireworks.
Yep. Yeah.
If we load the bag of holding with gunpowder and glass vials of, say, I don't know, nightshade poison or some kind of really, really effective poison.
I was just thinking the poison's probably. I mean, if it doesn't die from an explosion, I doubt a little bit more poison's gonna finish him off.
See, the poison would be effective because the explosion would propel the poison into the flesh. It wouldn't just be in its stomach affecting it. It would be coursing through its blood. The shards of glass from the bottles would force their way into its internals, and it would make its way into its bloodstream. This thing would... I mean, I don't want to sound overly optimistic, but I think that's a really solid chance.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a good
over
point.
optimistic.
Heck, show me where your weapon stores are, and we'll sort of get things going. In case this doesn't work, me and Amon and Mycelia are going to need firearms because, we are magic, and that's really difficult
Right.
for us here. So, if you have...
I can help you with that. There should be some left over here, and ammunition.
I have
I
the
took a
At
one...
the
rifle
very
from
least,
that
I
dude.
can, I'm a bit of a, I can craft something.
Okay.
I can tinker
Do we
around.
have- We have a way to remotely detonate the gunpowder?
Well, my plan was, I remember, you don't remember this, you weren't here, Mycelia, but a while back we all drew from some mystery Forest Lady's tarot deck, and I drew Sacrifice. And I've been trying to figure out what the hell that
Sorry.
meant for the past however long it's been. Years now, I think? But whenever since I drew that card, I've been trying to think of what maybe it could possibly mean. Now think about this. The inside of this thing's stomach, we can still use magic. I can go in, I can light a short fuse, and then...
Hang on.
I don't think that's a good
Hang
idea.
on.
I know what
Don't
you
even
guys
tell
are talking about now. You need to light the fuse of the explosives, right?
Yes.
Idea. There's no oxygen in the bag, right?
I don't know. Technically, I don't think you can breathe.
Well, it's gonna be
Okay.
full of matter. It's not
It's
gonna be.
gonna
Well,
be-
It's gonna be-
exactly, it's gonna be full of
500
gunpowder.
pounds of gunpowder.
Isn't there a way
By
to
the way-
light something just by kind of flooding it with oxygen?
Theoretically.
put a-
Merrick's just like, well, I do have a spell that I could try using that it'll make me immune to fire.
Merrick,
Wow.
I honestly can't fucking fathom the thought of throwing you into a giant fucking TNT thing after
Here's
you sacrificed
what
your
I
life
was-
maybe 4 times
Okay,
now.
well,
Listen, what I was going to say-
Ilma was saying to do that, but he
No,
can't.
no. What I was going to
you-
say, do you see this cool black feathery cape on my back? This lets me
Yeah.
use Dimension Door once a day. I can get us out of there
Merrick,
once we light the fuse.
Okay, look at mine though. It's red. It does the same thing. I can also do that, and then
No,
you-
Merrick,
Oh.
honestly, well, no, I don't know who I trust less. Merrick, you've sacrificed your life for us multiple times already.
Yes, but I
and
know what
Ilma,
I'm
you've
doing. I
died
know what
multiple times.
I won't die this time.
I don't trust either of you.
Now, hear this out. Are you guys ready for me?
Okay, Amon,
Instead of
what's
doing
your-
all that
what's your play?
stupid nonsense, how about, hear me out, we construct just a wooden box
a
that's
large
sealed.
view.
Inside, there's one stick of dynamite with a really, really long fuse, and then we light it, put it in the box so it doesn't ignite any ounce of the gunpowder in there, throw it in the box, throw it in there, and then after a while, it's going to blow up the TNT, then blow up the gunpowder, and then blow everything up. Instead of throwing someone in there.
That's also a good idea, but that's assuming the fuse would be able to go all the way. You know.
That's true.
And that's also
But why
assuming that
wouldn't
things. That's also assuming that thing's giant, hideous teeth don't cut the fuse as you're trying to throw it into its mouth.
Exactly. It might just close its mouth.
It would be in the bag of holding.
So you're saying put this giant crate into a bag of holding that has like a 2-foot wide opening, and
No, it could be a regular box with just really long fuse.
oh, I see what you're talking about. Create a stick of dynamite with like a 30-40 foot long fuse. And put it in a small box just so that it fits into the bag of holding. And once the fuse shrinks enough and detonates the TNT, it'll also set off the gunpowder.
Yeah.
Now, who's gonna sacrifice their bag? Because we need to keep one for the abracadabras. So
I don't have a bag.
we have the one bag that has the abracadabras in it, and then we have the bag that I was holding for Basil that she totally said I could keep.
Yeah. Wait.
So you did. You totally did. And I say we use that one because we need the abracadabras. In fact, maybe the abracadabras might be able to help us get some of the components.
Abracadabricus, give me 4 tons of TNT.
No, I mean like a book of matches or something small and simple, so we don't have to
Yeah, I
waste.
can do
Right.
that.
so that we don't have to use magic to light the fuse from inside the false hydra. Never mind. The more I talk, the stupider I sound.
No, I mean, it makes sense to me.
And I never thought these words would cross my lips. I think Amon's idea is kind of good.
Yeah, the
Honestly,
only thing that I'm uncertain about is the whole oxygen. Will it still let the
Well, if we
burning?
here's the thing: if we leave the bag of holding open, only so much of the gunpowder can get out, and oxygen will be able to get in because when you ignite something, it burns off the surrounding oxygen, creating a vacuum, sucking more oxygen into the bag of holding.
How do you think that would like work with like the small opening of the bag? Like would the explosion like shoot out like a laser almost, like, or would it like
no.
explode the bag? Because it's like another dimension.
That's a good
I think it'd be like a
question.
laser. Can the bag be cut? If the bag can be cut, then I think it would just actually.
I don't think.
know.
You know,
Yeah.
come to think of it, we might need someone to pour
Yeah, pour it all out. Then-
inside of it.
Yeah.
All right, Merrick. I trust you more than Ilma.
I think Ilmo should do it.
So,
Actually, you know what?
Because I like Ilmo the most.
That sounds like you want him to die.
No.
No.
okay,
Almost a
Why
fellow,
would-
why
Why
would
I
you
do
say that?
I would never do that. I would never wish harm upon him.
so in my understanding, fill the bag of holding with as much gunpowder as possible. Get in the Hydra's stomach, turn the bag of holding upside down, and then detonate it. Am I reading this situation correctly?
Yes, just make sure it doesn't detonate early. I mean, it is like stomach acid. I don't know how, like,
Unfortunately,
I don't think it'll ignite, but like,
stomach
know.
acid. Well, fortunately for us, stomach acid has no effect on the chemical makeup of gunpowder.
all right.
Now, if there were any white phosphorus mixed in with that gunpowder, God, listen to me talking like a fucking nerd.
I think it was pretty cool.
Well, white phosphorus reacts with oxygen. If even a little scratch, like if any amount of white phosphorus is exposed to enough oxygen, it ignites by itself.
Well, I don't know all about this phosphorus and it being white, but I don't even know where to get that or if that is even a thing here.
It was hypothetical. As long as there isn't any white phosphorus, it's not going to go off automatically. Is all I was trying to get at.
Okay.
So we create the fuse, make it super long. I dump the gunpowder out, put one end of the fuse in the pile of gunpowder, and the other end of the fuse I light. I dimension door out, and we wait for the explosion.
Sounds good to me. Sounds like a plan. But you need to be able to get eaten and not get hurt. So that's the next step. How do we do that? As you saw, I almost died.
Well,
Merrick can fly.
Oh,
Ilma
well.
can't.
I
Without.
I can turn into a small animal and fly into its mouth before it has a chance to chomp.
That
I
does
don't
not
think you
sound like a
can.
good idea.
You can't turn into an animal. You need to be able to open the bag. Merrick, I swear to God, if you go in there, get yourself killed. I'm going to the shadow, whatever the fuck. The shadow fell. I'm gonna kill you again.
I will not let Merrick die. Merrick has done
Yeah,
so
actually,
much.
you know what? Ilma, you go in with him.
You know what? That's a good
Honestly,
idea.
you can take him
That's a-
through the dimension
You know
door
what? That's
too.
That's a good compromise.
Yes. The two of the people who have died the most going into the false Hydra.
Jesus Christ, I think I've died more than Merrick.
I mean, Merrick hasn't died. He's just gotten really
Definitely
close.
have.
often.
America's technically died only once, I think.
Yeah.
That whole party, I think everyone died. Technically, Heck didn't until he like went to serve like the Raven Queen and everything, and he was not alive for that after that point. And Gyatso, he never died.
Okay, so
Paul died, Dania died, Eric died, Mealy died.
oh my god, we still have to wake up Mealy. Fucking Christ. We still have like what, 3-4 Paragons left?
It's okay.
That
I mean,
couple.
look. This is gonna be our test, right? Taking this one down. All right. Honestly,
Can-
we're
this one-
looking good.
Is Gyatso primordial?
No, Gyatso.
Or-
No,
Paragon?
he's a
Paragon?
deity.
Paragon.
No, he's something else. Yeah.
Gyatso was just a deity of like. Gyatso was the smoky one, right? The stoner
He's
one.
the pot. He's the Cause I remember him.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get some weapons together. Let's get that gunpowder. Let's get this started. I think we have a pretty solid shot here. You know, I don't want to sound too optimistic, but if this works, that's one primordial down. We did it. And if we can do that, we can beat the other ones.
Exactly. If we can kill this one, I mean, well, it's been fucked up by Hex Friend, and we're gonna blow it up. You know.
Okay. Heck, if you wouldn't mind showing me to your reserves, and
Yes.
Right.
Guns.
let's get this started.
We need guns for you guys because you're not going in there. 'cause
He,
it's gonna blow
like,
up.
since you guys are like you camped out in the vault, so he like walks out and he like goes behind like the counter of like the like where like the tellers are, and he just kind of like feels under the counter, and he just pulls out 2 like shotguns. He's like, okay, well.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, they were strapped. They were ready for a robbery. Holy shit.
Well, they weren't for
ready for Amon, apparently.
they weren't for me. No.
I would once again like to
Shotgun.
sincerely apologize for ripping the vault door off its
Not
hinges.
Really apologize.
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know why you guys like you just decided to come into like the town without anyone else, like to just turn yourselves in. So
Because you
I-
guys are so
again, I
fucking
don't-
confident.
Wait. Heck?
who was? I mean, I was just there,
Whatever.
Heck.
Hang on. I'm writing something.
I have a
Accurate
question.
rights.
huh?
Has anybody ever lived in this town?
This one? I mean, as far as I know, it's like a ghost town. I don't think anyone.
Where did all this gold and where did all the gold and the Ethereum coins? Where did all this come from? How did you know? How did you know there was a shotgun behind the counter?
He's just kind of like, oh fuck, right. I mean, like, I don't know.
Huh.
Okay, I have a theory. Stay with me here. The false Hydra might have eaten everyone in this town.
Ooh.
I think it might have gotten here before we did. We might be in danger.
I look outside to see if there's holes. Hits in the ground.
There's holes.
Guys, there's holes.
Yeah, there's holes.
Oh,
There's
Jesus
holes.
fucking Christ.
There's
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, gods above. Heck, we need to hurry this plan along. Let's get to it. Come on.
Nope. Okay,
Gods
yeah.
above.
All right. Ilma, I'm gonna ask you this one time. Okay. Greater restoration, me please.
Yes, okay. I use Greater Restoration on...
Thank you.
I use Greater Restoration to cure
Thank you.
Acrea's final point of exhaustion.
Savia, do you have that as well? If we could get 2 of those.
Yeah, I have one. Do you, okay.
Yes, thank you, please.
Nova and Sophia both just like, it's like, you greater restoration.
Heck, where's the
Thank
gun?
you.
Heck, where's the gunpowder? Where is it?
There should be some in back here.
Okay, I'm following Heck, and as soon as the moment I lay eyes on any of those powder kegs, I'm just gonna start dumping as much into the bag of holding as I possibly can.
All right. Yeah, he takes you to a back room. When he pushes the door open, there's just like barrels and barrels. Of
Oh my
gunpowder.
God. Oh, I love you, old Western town. All right. And Emma just cracks those fuckers open and starts, like, scooping gunpowder into the bag of holding. First, he dumps out all of his Ethereum coins and puts them into his regular pouch. Like his pockets or some shit. And he just starts shoveling and shoveling and shoveling as much gunpowder into the bag of holding as he possibly can. Bullets, too. I need a nice little stash of bullets for the shotgun and the pistol.
Right. Let me see. And he looks around in the room and then is able to gather healthy stash of ammunition.
All right, fantastic. Do you have any of those cool old cowboy belts that you put the bullets on?
That's asking a little much, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay,
Let me
only
check.
because I want a place to put them to where I'm not digging around in my pockets when I need to reload.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Let's see. Here, I think this should be what you're looking for. He's like rough. He's like going through like stuff in one of the chests there. Assuming this is what you want, the ammunition belt.
Perfect. Emma latches it on and just starts slotting like shotgun shells and single bullets into it. All right. How long is it you think it's going to take for me to fill the bag of holding entirely with gunpowder? I'm just going to hold it.
A while.
I'm just gonna.
You probably a while.
Yeah, I'm just going to hold it open. I'm going to start pouring from each of the kegs.
Can I help?
Yeah. Oh my God, please.
No.
I'd like to help.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd like to start shoveling gunpowder.
Okay. You guys feel just like tremors around you as you like do that.
Don't stop. I don't stop. Nobody stop.
Everybody stay in the vault. Make sure that you're in the vault. It's safe for the most part.
I'm
need
staying
everybody
in the vault, and I'm
shoveling.
keeping an eye on everybody.
We need everybody shoveling.
Okay.
Basil,
shovel.
you can
I'll
go
help
help. Yeah, Basil's just like, okay, and just like starts shoveling in as well. As you move, Akri, as you move from the vault to like the back room where they are, you pass by the window, and you just like you pass by, and you're like, I think I just saw something. And you like go back and look, and you just see like an eye blink and staring right at you in the window, like in the window.
Is the window open?
No, it's not.
Is it?
What kind of eye?
And then it
What does
kind
it
of
look like?
moves, so you can see it's like, you know, almost human-like mouth, almost
Is
like
it
in a
fucking
grid.
glass?
Yeah, it's glass.
Yeah, I'm fucking punching the glass out.
Okay, I'm gonna search this back room here for a fuse. Doesn't matter how long it is.
All right. What? Wait, what are you
Hopefully
doing?
I'm punching the glass out. Sorry.
Are you asking me or Shane?
You.
I'm as I'm shoveling, I'm like eyeing around to see if I can't find any fuse coils laying around.
Oh, okay.
Like spools of fuse.
So, Akira, you're punching the glass out?
Yes, and hopefully the glass goes in his eye, and then I'm gonna move
Okay.
along.
Just roll a, like, unarmed strike.
Oh, I love those.
You're not exhausted anymore, so.
Nope. Well,
Well, you're.
I mean, I
You
think I hit
punched
the
the
window.
glass. Yeah.
Yeah, I punched the glass.
Yeah, it shatters, and you don't quite get all of it like in the eye, because it was right as it was moving to its like mouth, but it like kind of is able to wound it a bit as like the glass hits part of its like what is that, like lower jaw almost as it's moving away, and you kind of hear it not scream out, but kind of just grunt in pain. As and then you feel like more like a large tremor, and it's presumably it's like
Guys,
burrowing.
I provoked.
Okay.
Oh, no, why
With me, Heck, Basil, and Mycelia all getting this gunpowder from various barrels into the bag of holding. How long is this going to take? How full is it?
All four of you're able to get it basically to full
Okay, and are there any coils?
within like 5-10 minutes.
Are there any spools of fuse laying around?
Yes, there's some spare. It looks like for some like, dynamite like sticks.
I'm going to just pull and pull and pull until I got about 10 feet of fuse, and I'm just gonna coil it around and stick it in my pocket. I think we are set to get eaten and blow this fucker up.
wish you great success. Is there anything I can give you before you go and hopefully live?
Alright, who's all going in?
Me and Merrick.
American.
Yeah, it's just us two.
All right, here's hoping
Yeah.
this works.
How can we support from the outside?
Keep it distracted. Don't let it.
Yeah.
Don't
Keep
let
it distracted.
If
I
anything,
would
me and Heck
recommend-
can try to draw the attention, and at least we're fast enough to avoid it.
If you can.
Hopefully,
if,
what you should do, I would assume, maybe if accurate, because you're quick enough, stay on the ground, just stay moving. Heck, you
Do
should
the
be in
same
the
from
air.
And-
And then the rest of you can take care of the other head. Hopefully there's not others. As far as we know, there's only 3.
Right.
I have a suggestion. If you can, try to keep it from doing its weird, gross little song. If we can remember the plan, then we are golden. Also, real fast, anybody wants to write down the plan completely in as much detail as you can before we get
Yes,
started.
someone please.
I
do that.
already wrote it, and then I crossed the whole fucking thing out. If you see, but I'll write it again.
Okay.
You should write it on everyone's piece of paper.
If-
Or-
Right on everyone's arm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Hold on, I'm going quick.
carve it into their arm.
Hold
Fucking
on,
baby
alright.
stand.
No,
I'm not doing that.
don't cut me. There's gonna be ink.
I don't know if that one.
I'm a heavy sweater, so hopefully you'll stay.
Oh god, I'm already sweating now. It's scary. And it's hot out too. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Okay. All right. I don't have enough space to write that on everyone's arm. I just realized.
Well, why don't
I'm
I
only
just
gonna
rip out
hang on.
scraps
Wait,
of paper?
I'm only
and get
gonna write
everybody one?
down. I mean, yeah, we can do that. I'm also just gonna write down. No, I'm not. Just get the sheets of paper out.
Alright, I'm gonna have to. After this is all over, I'm gonna have to get like a new book or something.
Yeah.
Staple pages into it or something. Yeah, I rip out enough paper for everybody to have that information with them.
Nice.
Okay. You have to wait for ISO to get back because he needs to know what we're doing and when we're doing it.
Yeah.
This song, didn't ISO say it was a cover of a Five Nights at Freddy's song?
Yeah.
Can you make the pet heal certain people? Can I like make it focus heal, or does it just?
There
make
is an
them
ability
all-
that does that. It just targets the lowest person.
Yeah. Huh.
Do you use the orangish purple fairy, or do you use the green and yellow fairy?
I use Selena.
Okay.
The
Oh,
orange and
you
purple
picked the
one.
Nako one.
This is the cool one. This has
No.
contrasting colors.
No. Me and Aaron use yes.
Why?
Core.
There used to be actual differences between Eos and Selene,
Yeah, they
but
used to do different things.
now they're just fucking pet glamour. Essentially, there's literally no difference between them anymore.
What?
Oh, between
We're
Eos
talking
and
about Selena,
Selene.
yes.
All right, so Annie, or Mycelia ripped out some pages for Acria to write the planned notes on to distribute to the gang, to the squad, so that everybody knows their parts. Also, just a side note, the ones who are out here, at the very least, should write down, don't trust your memory.
Do we
That's
forget
for-
that?
I mean,
I guess we do. I guess we forget that it does that.
As long as you all know that, as long as me and Merrick are alive, you'll remember that we exist. But you'll think that we're gone, that you left us somewhere. That's what happened with Basil and Savia and...
don't worry. I mean, I wrote down the names of who's doing what. So
Okay.
if we forget you're here, we know why, because you're going to be in there. But if we forget anyone else is here,
That's bad.
well, that's bad.
Okay, who's ready to just
All right.
get
I
it
think
fucking going?
It's just time to. Let's just try this.
Let's bite the bullet, as they say.
Yeah.
All right, Ilma slings the bag of holding back over his shoulder and just goes outside to see if the false hydra's there.
Okay. You head outside.
What happened to Annie?
Discord crashed again.
Oh, right. I need to grab Merrick, too, because me and Merrick are going at the same time.
Yeah, you and Merrick head outside. You are greeted by many more heads than you initially had planned for.
Oh, Jesus.
You see one come down and
I'm-
stare at you.
I'm gonna...
The other comes down grinning at you. The third one
Uh-oh.
is looking at you.
Yeah, I'll be back after
And then
update.
I'm gonna
from the holes in the ground, another one descends, and then a fifth,
That's-
and then a sixth,
Five,
I didn't
six,
and then a seventh.
a
and
7, 8.
Oh my god, the bird did more damage to it than we thought.
more damage.
Uh-oh.
And then
Remember, it's called a false hydra. When you kill a
And
when you
nine.
cut when you cut a hydra's heads off, 2 more grow in its place.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
So the other
Merrick's
part
just
more.
like, I think Hex Friend must have
Really
done
done
quite
some
the
damage.
number.
Okay.
How many heads?
9!
All right.
I write that on my paper.
9 heads!
What do you think we should do, Merrick?
I read it mine.
How do you suppose? How do you suggest we get in there?
I mean, we just need one to open its mouth, and then we'll just have to run in before we get bitten
Merrick's
in half.
Merrick's a halfling, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna. Hey, can you get on my back? That way, it'll. If it eats one of us, both of us go down. You know, both of us go down its throat. So, I'm gonna crouch down to hoist Merrick up on my back, and I'm gonna start running around the heads, like, kind of just like trying to distract the head, trying to coerce it, sort of like baiting it to try and swallow me.
Okay.
I'm gonna take one shot at it with the gun that I was given, just the pistol, not the shotgun. Just a glancing blow. If I do damage, that's awesome, but if not, it's just gonna be a flat dex check to hit it, right?
Yeah, for you.
Does with a 9, I'm not even if it doesn't hit it, even if it doesn't like do any damage, is it enough to get its attention to try and get it to like come at me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna run, but I'm not gonna like commit to running, if that makes sense. I'm trying to let it eat me, but I'm trying to make it look like I'm escaping, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay. One of the heads instantly comes after you.
Fantastic. I turn around and make a horrible, scared face, like in the horror movies when they stop running.
Yeah, you turn around,
Yeah,
right?
you
It's like
die.
just
All right, I have been vored. The plan is a go.
the plan is in motion.
Where's Merrick? Is he in there?
All right, everyone. Hey,
Is it time?
we were supposed to fight this thing, right? How long were we supposed to?
I don't know.
Basil like scratches her head, like. Were we supposed to just keep its attention?
Yeah.
Oh my
let me
God.
Look at my list.
Basil, would you guys look at your list?
I'm looking at the list.
Drop gunpowder in Hydra, Merrick, and Ilma.
Yeah.
Avoid
And
all
everyone else.
attacks, Acria and Heck. And everyone else fight heads, 3 heads at the moment.
And we're just gonna fight the heads, I guess.
Change that to 9.
Okay,
I
I'm
did a
erasing that and putting 9 heads.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna shoot it with my gun. Do I see
Okay.
a head?
Okay, yeah, you see a lot of heads. You see 9 of them now looking at you.
I'm going for its eyes.
Okay.
Actually, wait, I have a question in the
What?
technical terms. If I use my flying boots, will I constantly take damage, or will I only take
Paper.
damage using, like, to activate it?
Yes, you'll be taking constant, like, ticks of damage.
How much is that?
Well, what-
You'll find out.
What level is the enchantment? That's the
I
question.
don't know. I'm just gonna shoot it with the eye and run. And
Okay.
leads and stuff.
Alright,
Vapor?
roll your
God.
thing.
Hitting that fucking cloud, bro.
Nice rip.
It said roll 2d10 plus dex, but I feel like that's the damage.
That is.
But- Okay, what the fuck? Then what do
It would
I
just
roll?
be a dex check since you,
It'd just be a dex check.
yeah, you're not proficient.
16. 18. Is that
Okay,
hit
that's
the
pretty
thing?
good. That'll hit it, yeah.
I want to aim for its eye. Here's my damage was the previous damage. Plus 2. 7, 8,
Okay.
9. Oh, wait, I have to...
You don't quite hit it in the eye, but you definitely get its attention.
Okay. Alright, I'm running. Start running.
Yeah, okay, it just instantly one of the heads, like, starts following you.
Okay, it's like jungle tactics.
Remember when
Yeah,
Hercules
that was
remember in the Disney movie when Hercules convinced the Hydra to knot its own neck up?
Dude, that was like the most dramatic scene, dude. I was so scared for Hercules.
Hercules, no!
My
He
hero!
keeps growing heads, Hercules. What are you doing?
Okay. What do you? Okay, so you shoot it. One of the heads goes off towards you. Actually, two of them do.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you're running for your fucking life.
I'm running for my fucking life.
Yeah, as you see, just these two like snake heads with like human like faces just grinning at you, like following you.
Smiling.
Oh my god. Okay. Heck in the air will unleash a volley of bullets. Upon some of the heads. So, and he notices the direction you fly, or like are running to, so he flies up and in the opposite direction. So at a certain point, the heads have to stop. As they're being like pulled in different directions, essentially. What is Acura doing?
Well, I'm inside, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna say, heck, it's time. And I'm gonna run out there, I'm gonna fucking step of the wind and dash, and I'm just gonna... Can I try to sprint in between two heads?
Yes.
I will do that then. I will try my best to do that. Also, is there a bonus action / action thing? Because if so, I will... If not... Actually, no, wait, I can just action. No, wait. I'm action dash, bonus action, step of the wind, speed. Where's the disengage? What do I want to do? I'm gonna disengage, dash, with my key and my action.
Okay.
And if he tries to hit me, I'm using the cape. I don't give a fuck. I'll take the damage.
Okay. Alright, so you dash in between two heads, and they're kind of snaking along beside you, and they both lunge at you.
Please tell me at the same time and they hit each other, please.
Yeah, you duck
like
down
it.
as they do, and so they like knock into each other.
Hell yeah.
At the same time as this, Basil is getting the attention of one of the heads. So she smacks it, and then immediately starts running. Since she's pretty elusive when she's on the move.
It's because she's so small.
Yeah. All right. Ilma, you and Merrick slide down its esophagus.
Ugh, gross. But
You're in its
yes.
stomach now. You're all slimy.
Fuck yes.
Like
Okay.
you were-
I'm
Alright.
wasting zero time. I'm gonna start dumping the gunpowder.
Okay.
But first,
I'll help you.
is there anybody else in its stomach who's alive that we can possibly help and get out of here?
There is no one that's alive.
Okay. Okay, fine.
You see a bunch of the like bandit dudes though.
And do I see the bird guy in here? Or the remnants of it?
You don't see any bird guy. You see some like large like bird feathers. You see like a gigantic like was like a wing almost,
Ooh, shit.
and like a like a head, like a full like head. You're like, holy shit.
Okay, so hey, it looks like... Hey, Merrick, we figured out what happened to the primordial.
There was wait, what?
I mean, we're in here, right? Okay, first off. Okay, let me rephrase that. Can we remember?
No.
Because, okay, so, okay.
It's dead. You don't remember it anymore.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna start dumping the gunpowder.
All right, Merrick will help you.
I'm just gonna turn the bag of holding upside down, and it's just gonna come out in volumes.
All right. After a while, you're able to get it all dumped out.
Okay. I'm gonna bury one tip of the fuse in there, nice and neat, and I'm going to light it. All right, Merrick, hold on tight.
All right, let's go.
I dimension door out of its stomach. The max distance in at the most opposite direction of it as I can. I think dimension door is like 120 feet.
It's like 500.
Okay. I'm gonna dimension door out towards. Oh, I wouldn't know. There's no orientation. Let's see, north, south, east, west.
Down.
West. I'm going to. Where here? Where on the map here is the false Hydra?
Like on the.
Yeah,
probably
suppose
like here.
Okay, I'm gonna yoink myself out of it. I'm gonna hold on to Merrick and I'm gonna get out of its stomach. I'm gonna go about 150 feet west. That's just me just trying to get the fuck out of its stomach.
Okay.
You know what?
You don't want to
You know
go
what?
further, just in case the gigantic explosion is like.
Let's go 300 feet up west. So I'm going because it's underground, right? This is all necks and stuff, necks and heads above ground. The whole body is underground. So I'm gonna go 300 feet, but it's gonna be like kind of an up west kind of diagonal.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. And now we wait. I'm gonna join the rest of the party.
All right.
The
The rest
depends
of the
on
party,
that.
you see American Ilma, and you kind of remember like how the plan works, and you check your little notes, and you're like, oh yeah, okay.
I give everybody a slick thumbs up, and I'm just gonna start like blasting at it with a shotgun.
Okay. It continues to chase after both, or all three of Heck, Acria, and Basil. At a certain point, you see all the heads just kind of stop, and like look around like with like wide eyes, and you just and then you just like hear like the loudest
say,
explosion
"Uh-oh."
you've ever seen. Yeah, he just goes, oh, and just blood and gore everywhere. As like it's from underground too, so like it's not even the full force of it.
Oh my god. Like, under us, we just feel like a big bump, and it's like, goom.
Yeah, basically, it's just like a huge like, like,
Holy
and
shit.
like yeah, all the heads just puke up blood and then like scream out like a death rattle, and it just falls.
Is it fucking dead?
That
We
worked.
just blew it up.
We fucking did it, dude! Oh my god, that was sick! Okay, fuck yeah!
Guys, use fireball on this thing right now. Destroy it 100%. Do not let a single bit of it survive, please.
That sucks. We kind of blew it up with fire. Do you think that's not okay, or?
Well, there's still heads. I don't know. I don't want this thing to just be like, I don't know.
As it dies, you just feel like an insane surge of magic, like
No way.
fill everyone.
Dude, it actually worked. Like I thought that was just gonna be like, and there's 17 different bodies.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking like, oh man, we're gonna have to fight this thing now for real.
Holy shit. We successfully killed 2 primordials.
Fucking W.
Hell
Guys,
yes!
We just need a nuke. That's all we need.
Hey,
Oh,
Tommy, that
by
was some,
by
that
the
was
way,
some good thinking, Tommy. Honestly,
Yeah.
thank you. By the way, guys, we I think we figured out the meaning of bird. There was a giant bird skull in its stomach.
Yeah, we found. It may have not been.
Yeah, I don't think
a
Heck
friend
knew.
of Hex.
I don't think Heck knew this
it may
guy.
have been a gigantic bird.
I think this thing was just really hungry.
Maybe. My new theory, maybe, I'm thinking about it now, because you guys, we were confused, like, because we awakened Galen, and there should have been 2 primordials here. Do you think maybe it, possibly, like, fed on that one?
That actually makes a lot more
I
sense
think I
than it.
remember another.
That makes me wonder
primordial.
about the one that, Kazian, those 2.
Ooh, yeah, we
Do
still
you
have to
think,
kill
like,
those.
that, how that...
We
Well,
still
here's the
have
thing.
to.
One of them's a spider and not like a, something that can really, there's a spider and a fucking Tarrasque, and one of them is literally immortal, and the other one probably is the fastest fucking thing we've ever seen. So
That's true.
I'm pretty sure you could kill a Trask.
no, a Tarrasque is literally a force of nature.
My little Among
It
Us
is
plushie fell
not
off
so
my
much a
computer.
beast.
So should we banish it to another dimension or something? Okay, this is.
I think you
this
know
is-
what I
Now
think we
what?
should do. I think we should go to those villagers and tell them that we literally saved their planet, maybe from us, but we saved it, and they should be.
We
Like,
should head back to the
What
conspiracy
villagers?
place.
Oh, do we actually not remember the whole town?
They
No, you don't remember anyone being here.
in this realm or what?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh.
Wait, holy shit! So the false Hydra ate everybody in Athos? Oh,
Like, pretty much.
holy shit!
Hey, heck, didn't we get arrested and, you know, like,
That. Did you?
didn't we go to, like, court?
I can't quite remember. I
seem to
we just
remember.
kind of showed up.
I remember making some
Ooh.
silly arguments.
Why was I? Because we were. I don't remember.
Ooh.
Ooh. And while you're like thinking back, and you're like, "Oh God, there's a lot of people in there." Huh?
Jesus. Yeah, I think the false Hydra was a little hungrier than we gave it credit for.
Oh, well, we didn't plan this thing.
Well,
We didn't.
Hey, do you remember anyone, Heck? Like any single person you've ever like been in
No,
contact
no.
with here?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
Oh my God! How many people?
You know
do
who
think
I
that
remember?
is?
I remember Galen, and that's it.
Uh-oh.
And then he just was gone.
Hey, if it was
there's
that
no
bad
one else.
here, Savi's right. How the fuck is Kazi it? Hey, we should start heading to the...
We should go to the
the
rift.
rift.
Let's go to the rift. Let's
Yeah,
get our asses to that rift.
all right,
But
let's
first,
start moving.
I am straight up gonna stuff this other bag of this bag of holding. Once filled with gunpowder, now holds our reward for killing 2 primordials. As much fucking electrum as I can handle, as I can hold.
That's true. Maybe like I know this might sound bad, but who wants to loot the rest of these towns?
Well, I don't think we should get
Name
all
one.
of them because
What
that
do you
might
mean,
take a
rest
while.
of these towns? Are you kidding me? Are we gonna go a fucking
No,
world
but
tour around Athos before we go
but-
on to the next place?
Okay, did I forget that there was gold in that one vault that just
No.
for some reason we had to leave it.
No,
Okay, then
you remember there's gold in the vault.
Okay, we should go to that one vault that we like,
We-
remember
we-
came from. Real
We're
quick.
here. We're here in Golden Reach, where the vault is.
Yeah, you're.
I am
this is
giving
the-
you...
You slept in
This-
the vault
we
actually.
slept in the
Wait.
vault.
Oh, wasn't that the one? Oh shit! It is this one. I
Yeah,
thought we were
I'm
at the
giving
top
it-
one.
15 minutes, and then I'm leaving.
No,
That's
absolutely.
weird.
I'm gonna start like stocking back up on bullets and stuff, as well as the electrum coins, and any kind of spell components that they have in there, like diamonds, like any kind of diamond. I'm gonna hoard those just
I'm
for.
stuffing all electron.
I'm gonna take as much electrum as I can hold, without being over encumbered by a massive amount of metal coins, and a few diamonds just in case. Because I know our resurrection spells the only spells that cost diamonds.
I probably not, but I can't think of any.
Just for safety, because on the chance that we can get our grasp back on our power over life and death and not have to go to Avernus every single time we fucking die, I'm gonna yoink a few diamonds just to be on the safe side, so that we can keep some people alive.
Okay.
I'm looting. I'm just looting, trying to get as much money and material wealth I can get.
How-
Actually,
Okay.
I open up my. I'm gonna tank the damage. I'm gonna open up my door, and I'm just gonna start shoving everything into my door.
Well, you're in luck because of that magic.
Oh, that's
surge.
right. It's great.
Right
I
now,
don't have to take any damage.
it's just like it feels just like normal.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna roll a couple of D100s to see how greedy I am. 352 electrum is how much I yoink.
Okay.
Tell me how much would I get to roll, because I'm doing everything I can to possibly get.
Okay,
as much
roll-
Oh.
As I can.
Roll 2 d20s,
Me or Amon?
Amon. Okay. Okay, now roll 13 d100.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty bad. One of them was a 1, actually.
Huh? Oh, I spelled roll wrong. I was like, why is it saying
I
ball isn't a...
I literally just clicked the D100 button on the bottom right 6 times.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Tank just died. I know he's pissed. Okay, though. I keep living my life.
Keep living my life.
I'm living my best life. I think healer's the worst one to like have to think to be playing to tab in. Okay, 619 pieces of electrum.
6. I'm rich!
Woo!
Guys, I feel like everything just got more expensive, and I'm not sure why.
Guys, do you think we fucked the economy again?
Inflation. Oh boy. Yeah, but I'm taking those fucking dimes.
Avon can buy clothes and not look like a hobo anymore.
Yes. I can't believe I rolled actually a 1. That's actually so scummy. A 13? Really?
Yeah, as soon as I said, I was like, that'd be so funny if rolls like 2 1s or something.